I said he was kissing, man. No, I said, that sounds gay, don't it? I said, it's more than your body, baby, damn, it's your brain. You make me wanna kiss you like baby kiss Wayne. You make you call me daddy like baby to Wayne. Damn, that sounds gay, it's insane.
Know that they had a father-son relationship, and that could easily be something that they communicate between the two.
Jaguar Wright never bites her tongue. Through the years, she has publicly called out massive names like R. Kelly, Diddy, and Jay-Z. Since several of her earlier accusations eventually started making headlines later, a lot of people were stunned when she suddenly came forward with fresh claims involving one of entertainment's biggest personalities, 50 Cent. I know your type, Curtis. You gonna fall for one of mine real soon. Watch if you can figure out which one. For anyone unfamiliar with Jaguar Wright, controversy has followed her for years. Long ago, she was connected to the same neo-soul movement that included artists such as Jill Scott and The Roots. But over time, Jaguar became less recognized for music and more known for publicly exposing what she believes are hidden truths inside the entertainment business. She has repeatedly accused powerful executives, celebrities, and billionaires of secretly protecting one another behind closed doors while independent artists who refuse to follow industry politics allegedly get silenced. And allegedly, you are too, and you know it. I'm gonna do my Piers Morgan thing and remind everybody he's not here to defend himself. Neither is his. This newest controversy started after Jaguar explained why she eventually distanced herself from the music world completely. According to her, influential people were allegedly operating behind the scenes to suppress authentic talent while protecting selected celebrities and insiders. Compete with me. They couldn't compete with my passion for truth. The painful part is I know producers with amazing records that were never allowed to release because somebody paid to stop them from dropping, she claimed, explaining that this was ultimately why she walked away, because she wanted real artists to finally get a fair chance without billionaire relationships controlling everything. That's when the discussion suddenly shifted toward 50 Cent. Jaguar started talking about how she believes she has intentionally been labeled unstable or crazy as part of a larger effort to destroy her credibility before she publicly reveals more information. According to Jaguar, certain people allegedly want her trapped in legal issues or public drama because they fear what she might expose next. One of the biggest allegations she made involved 50 Cent's personal life. She claimed that despite 50's long history of publicly making anti-gay jokes and comments, he himself is secretly a closeted gay man. Jaguar wasn't the only person to ever make accusations like that over the years. But I just want to know why they call 50 curly. He ain't straight. He's gay. You know it. I know it. Some people online even began revisiting 50 Cent's songs and lyrics, joking that records like Many Men sounded very different when viewed through this new perspective. At first, many viewers dismissed Jaguar's comments as another outrageous rant. But after researching deeper, some internet users claimed similar rumors surrounding 50 Cent had actually circulated quietly for years already. According to them, Jaguar was simply repeating allegations that had already been whispered inside certain circles privately. One example people brought up involved a rapper named Smurf. I don't want to label playing with my life. Facts. That means playing with your butt.
Cash Money really like the worst label in history, right? Because they got the richest and they became the brokest. I swear to God, my mama, like, they all had it. And now they all up old and up and broke. Can't pass it on. I swear to God, mama. So shout out to them. The Illuminati took it all from them. That's what you don't know. They let you keep it until you get old. Because when you get old, you can't pass it on. I swear to God, mama. That's how you know they sold gone. That's how you know they sold it. That's how you know.
You know what I mean. The awkward interview clip joked while everybody laughed nervously. I had 2 record deals and they wanted your butt. At the time, many people laughed off stories like that because they sounded unbelievable. But supporters of Jaguar later pointed toward comments allegedly made years ago by rapper Spider LOC, who also hinted that 50 Cent secretly liked men.
What's the year that Cash Money started?
I came home from jail in 1989, December 10th. I started my label, got my federal tax ID number February 10th. I signed with Universal 1997, May 10th.
And still Universal's a partner?
I've been there 23 years. Same team.
You've been getting money for 23 years from Universal. Them checks must be looking crazy.
Just to keep it G with you, bro, I done made $2 billion with Universal.
With Universal?
Yeah. $1 billion of the dollars I broke down with Wayne, Drake, and Nicki.
And now is Drake still signed to Cash Money? Are they all three still technically signed?
We're in business together for life.
Okay.
It's a long time.
When you cutting checks like that, ain't no nigga going nowhere.
All right.
Money long, nigga strong.
He described an interview involving a white gay host and his co-host discussing old comments made by Vivica Fox, who had allegedly implied that 50 Cent himself was gay. According to Spider LOC, the explanation that followed became extremely strange because nobody had even asked about those personal details in the first place. They were only saying maybe there's something going on, he explained, while mocking the awkward response and bizarre jokes surrounding the conversation.
They make any mistakes back then?
Talking about my artist?
Talking about Baby and Slim. When now, if you were Lil Wayne's manager, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were Lil, did you see any missteps now that you look back?
You know what I be telling my dude? I be like, man, now that I'm in charge and the things I'm in charge of, I kind of look at it like it was impossible to do what they did for just two guys. You know what I mean? Like, man, I deal with, I be about to bite somebody's head off behind a hotel room.
He spent years trying to extricate himself from a deal that he said was suffocating his career and his finances.
Yeah, never really got paid anything.
What do you mean never got paid?
Never got paid. He got paid like with cars and goddamn a few dollars after the tour.
Where was he at in his career? Like
he was early. It still was early. But it's still two platinum albums out.
No, this is 2 platinum albums and I'm not getting paid.
He had 2 platinum albums out before he was 17.
That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Before he was 18.
I literally was brought in to get him a lawyer, get him a business manager. So I had to figure all that out without knowing nothing about the...
While researching Jaguar's accusations, many people also rediscovered comments made years earlier by actress Vivica A. Fox, who famously dated 50 Cent. During a television appearance, Vivica jokingly hinted that 50 might not be as straight as he publicly claimed. At the time, most viewers treated the moment like harmless celebrity shade or humor. But after Jaguar's accusations resurfaced, those old clips instantly began spreading online once again. What were your thoughts when 50 Cent blamed ratings dropping on gay stuff? One host asked. The pot calling the kettle black, Vivica replied while everybody around her reacted in shock. Whoa, that was tea. Major shade. The hosts laughed before asking whether she was implying something deeper. About 50 Cent. Vivica avoided giving a direct answer while nervously laughing through the conversation. Supporters of Jaguar's theory also pointed out that 50 Cent spent years publicly mocking Diddy and constantly making jokes involving Diddy's sexuality. He repeatedly used sarcastic insults and comments online whenever talking about him. Interviewers even questioned whether repeatedly calling Diddy gay was affecting 50's relationships inside Hollywood.
Shit, nigga, baby, he's a dog. You hear me? Every dog had his dick, you know what I'm saying? What goes around comes around, you know what I'm saying? It's selfish, nigga, all for self. He went to blaming my drug addiction on, you know what I'm saying, talking about it was me when we was on our Cash Money Rough Riders tour. You know what I'm saying? We was gone like 60 days. And, you know what I'm saying? He was collecting like 165 G's a night cash. And he give me a check for 300 G's. But I read in the paper, the f***ing tour and gross 14.
50 denied directly calling him gay, but continued joking about strange comments Diddy allegedly made to him, including awkward invitations to party together and offers to take him shopping. That's something a man says to a woman, 50 joked while laughing uncomfortably during one interview.
It was weird to me when I got the Cash Money. It was the weirdest thing. So I know they had all these artists on the label.
Right.
So I get to the label and then all of a sudden, they let all the artists go, all the other artists go.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start telling me, you know, it's gonna be you and Wayne and BG. So I'm like, you talking about the little kid, the little boy? Dude, I'm grown. Like, for real? Yeah, it's gonna be you, Wayne, and my nephew. Now I ain't really knew who Derek was. It was like, and my nephew and BG. Yeah, it's gonna be y'all. Y'all gonna be the whole new. I'm like, you like UNLV? Go UNLV was like the shit.
Right.
Yeah. Like, damn, you like UNLV? Go Miss T? Like, you know, I was in shock. I'm like that's a lot of pressure to drop on my head all of a sudden.
Right.
But.
And are you a solo artist?
It was
then,
right.
Or when
Manny,
he said, I'm
Manny
putting
was
y'all
saying
together?
the same thing too. That they was right. They knew something I didn't.
People also began revisiting an old response from Diddy himself years ago, where he jokingly claimed 50 Cent secretly loved him the entire time. Laughing during the interview, Diddy insisted that the tension between them wasn't real hatred at all. He loves me. Y'all just can't see it, Diddy joked repeatedly while everyone laughed around him. But one of the biggest pieces of circumstantial speculation involved Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard. Gene Deal previously claimed that Diddy was interested in relationships involving male rappers. During one interview, Gene described a story involving Diddy allegedly meeting a famous rapper inside a hotel while secretly purchasing certain items for a private encounter. He never publicly identified the rapper involved. However, some internet users immediately started connecting that story to old interviews where 50 Cent openly joked about strange experiences involving private relationships. From there, online speculation exploded completely, with some people becoming convinced that